Now before I start this video, let's get the basics out of the way. You need good hygiene, you need to brush your teeth, take showers, use deodorant. Come on. Now that that's out of the way, let's start today's Shaggy's ideas on how to smell better. Now before I give you these tips, if you like content like this, let me know by dropping me one of these. It lets me know that you like videos like this. And consider subscribing for anything and everything self-improvement. Let's get started. The sense of smell is one of the most primal, primitive senses that we have. It allows us to sense, in caveman time, blood from a lion that just devoured a lamb, food, animals by their fur. So many things that can be done with our nose, and we don't even realize it. It's primal and it's very powerful, and it can even be used for attraction. But how can we use our scent to our advantage? How can we smell better? Tip number 1 is very obvious, but you would be surprised how often it's skipped. I have been guilty of this, and number 1 would be using perfumes. This is going to be the most basic one, basically. Use perfumes to enhance your scent. And not only that, but match it with your vibe, your outfit, and the occasion. For example, for the club, you want something powerful, something that could outlast the sweat from dancing and all that, right? Something like potentially Bentley for Men Intense, Vulvary for Men in Black. For the office, a job interview, or just trying to make a good first impression, something clean, something professional, something like Versace Dylan Blue. Very professional, very clean. On a date, maybe you want to wear something spicy, something sexy, something playfully sweet, something like A Sorrow Wanted by Night or Dolce & Gabbana, the one at the Perfume. All for their specific occasion, of course. You have to pick and choose your scent yourself. I might like something, maybe you won't, or maybe the person next to you won't. So do a mix and match of what you like and the people around you like. You know, if you're trying to smell better for other people. If you just want to smell good for yourself, well, pick whatever the heck you want and forget about what people think. But a nice balance is not bad, and it's going to help you smell much better for the people around you. Of course, remember that every nose is very different. You might like something, somebody else might not. It's like taste. Not everyone likes the same food. So find a good middle ground. Number 2, you are what you eat and what you consume. Evade smelly foods and the consumptions of things that make you smell, not just foods. For example, did you know that if you eat enough raw garlic, and I don't know if it just needs to be raw, I'm sure it could be in general, if you eat enough of it, your sweat and even your urine will start smelling like garlic? Of course, I don't think anyone here would, willingly be eating that much garlic, but still, it's a fun fact to know. What you eat changes your scent. If you eat smelly foods, other than giving you a bad smell in your mouth, like garlic, it could also change the smell from your pores, from your sweat, from your urine. Interesting to know. It's all linked, so be careful what you eat, especially before a date. And like I said, this also applies not just to food, but in general, consuming things. Cigarettes, weed, alcohol, all these things change your scent in some way or another. Number 3, chew mint gum. It doesn't just apply to dates. It could work in general, though for dates it's perfect, easy to carry around, and just because you brush your teeth in the morning, probably have that Subway sandwich that you just ate in the afternoon, and your breath smells just like Subway. So make sure to carry some mint gum, especially if you're maybe going to a job interview. Spit it out before you go to the interview or something, but it's perfect. Makes you look cleaner, and especially for a date. And like I said, they're easy to carry around. Not that expensive either. And of course, this doesn't replace brushing your teeth. Like I said in the beginning, that's not even part of the tips. So brush your teeth. Number 4, exercise. And I know what you're thinking, oh, he's just trying to get us to work out. He's an exercise junkie. I see him. No, hear me out. Although it's great, everyone should work out, even if it's a little. It's very healthy, a lot of benefits, but we're not gonna get into that here. However, it does help with your scent. And I'm not saying go and exercise before you go on a date or something without taking a shower. Come on. And you're not gonna go all sweaty like, hey, how you do? Hell no. But exercise does help you maintain a good body temperature. It does help keep you cool, right? How is this important? So body odor is caused when sweat and bacteria on your skin, it mixes together and it dries down. Once it dries down, that's where body odor comes along. How is exercising important with this? When you exercise in general, you get used to those movements. For example, me, when I started running for the first time in my life, I would sweat like a madman. But once I got used to the exercise, I could run much longer without being out of breath and sweaty, which means that on normal scenarios, you are going to be less sweaty, or it's going to be much harder to make you sweat under normal circumstances since your body is adapted. So in general, you're going to be less sweaty, meaning it is less likely to mix with bacteria, meaning that less chances of having body odor, especially if you use hygiene. Makes sense, right? Basically, on your day-to-day basis, you're going to be much cooler. Literally. Number 5. Hygiene is not just your body. I hate to break it to you, but you gotta wash your clothes. Woo! And I mean it. Oh, are you using the same pants like 3 times in a row? Yeah. That bacteria that I was talking about and exercise and all that sticks to your clothing, Yeah. That's why people don't say hi to you. Okay, maybe not, but be careful with reusing your clothes. If you just used it for like 10 minutes or something, you take it off, I could get that. That's fine. Whatever. You were in the house or something. Visit came for like 10 minutes. I don't know. But don't just reuse and reuse. Make sure to wash your clothes. Oh, and a fun fact about clothing. Clothing is much more receptive to aromas. If you throw a perfume at it, you could easily stay with that scent for a while, right? But the same can be true for bacteria and bad odors. So make sure to clean your clothes and to clean them well. Make sure that they're actually washed correctly when doing the laundry. So I'm gonna drop some hard truth and facts for you. Smelling good is part of good, successful social interaction, whether you like it or not. However, if you do have an abnormal smell, maybe consult with your doctor. If you tried these tips, if you tried other tips and they haven't worked, try going to the doctor. Maybe it's some other issue. Maybe it's a health issue. Maybe it's a fungus issue. You never know. You have smelly feet, I don't know, your hair. Maybe it could be a fungus. Maybe it could be something else. So make sure to consult to your doctor if nothing is working. It could be a health issue. Another thing is, there was this kid, a little knowledge, could be, you never know. So when I was in elementary, there was this kid that would get bullied a lot because he smelled a lot. And apparently, the doctor checked up on him and told him to drink more water. Just throwing that out there. I don't know how truthful this is, but that's what the kid told me. So, I don't know, drink your water. But like I was getting, it could be a health issue, and the doctors knows best. Just make sure to take care of yourself, of course, in all aspects: hygiene, health, physical, everything. That was it for this video, but wait, there's more self-improvement videos to click on, and I'll see you on the next Shaggy's Ideas.